So Jacob, what would you say your favourite film genre is?
Favourite film genre? Oh, I'm probably going to have to say either romance or musicals.
Musicals?
Yeah.
I wouldn't think you're that type of person. What type of musicals? Like, what films?
I have to admit, I'm more of a classic musical person, like Golden Age of Hollywood, 1950s sort of era. You know, you got your Gold Calamity Jane, you got Singing in the Rain sort of stuff, absolutely beautiful sort of things. But I'd probably say it's around that era, definitely.
Have you seen the new La La Land? It's meant to be incredible. It's leading the Oscar nominations, the BAFTA nominations. I mean,
I haven't seen it yet. I do plan to though. But I have heard it's all about the classic age of Hollywood sort of stuff, and I'm really looking forward to seeing it. And it's 11, is it? 11 Oscar nominations, tying the world record.
14, I believe, tying the record with Titanic and another film, which I'm not quite sure, but
that's what it is. And it's got a potential to win because it's still has a chance to win the world record for the most, doesn't it?
Yeah. But
I know I've heard great things about it. I'm looking forward to seeing it.
That's good.
Hold your breath. Make a wish. Count to 3. Come with me, and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Take a look, and you'll see into your imagination.
Film has developed dramatically over the years since the early pioneers of Louis Lumière and Georges Méliès. Since then, we've seen great advancements in cinematography, sound design, and even film editing. But would all of these been possible without the early development of film editing? Today, we are going to look at Edwin S. Porter and D.W. Griffith and how they influenced film today.
Edwin S. Porter is a director that made the movie The Great Train Robbery, which was the first movie to use parallel editing.
Porter is obviously important to editing development, but what exactly is parallel editing?
Parallel editing is when two scenes are cut together that are happening at the same time to show that they're related to each other. It was most notably used in the movie The Godfather, where the main character, while at his godchild's christening, is intercut with scenes of assassinations under his name and his order. This is done to show that even though he is in a holy place, kind of repenting for his sins, and also like at the christening of his child, he is also ordering murders of innocent people.
I do renounce them.
The influence is obviously still there because the editing technique has lasted for over 100 years now. Like it began with film, and it's still going now. It's still being developed and used. So I feel like it still is going to be here, and I think it's going to be used in film for a long time.
It's fair to say he's a pioneer to film editing, but where does D.W. Griffith fit into this? Who was he to film editing?
D.W. Griffith was a very famous director who used parallel editing. He was definitely influenced by Porter because he used a cameraman very famously, Billy Bitzer, who was very well known for working with Porter. But he didn't just use parallel editing, he developed it because he managed to create flashbacks, cross-cutting, rapid cutting, parallel action, all because of Porter's original editing style.
Griffith and Porter have had great influence on film editing, introducing techniques that we still use today, and are certainly early pioneers of film editing.